Hello guys, it's Ryan Jones here, back again with another video. In today's video, I am going to be ranking Spfl Ultras from Tin Pot to Elite. I'll show you them. So we've got 5 categories in this video. We've got top is Elite, second top is alright, in the middle is mid, obviously, and then second bottom is not great, and then bottom is Tin Pot. So I'll be ranking all 12 clubs from worst ultras to best ultras in those 5 categories. I've actually already filmed this. I've screen recorded it and already actually done it on my phone. So I've already got the list. I've got it right in front of me. So without further ado, let's get into the first set of ultras. First is my club, Aberdeen, and I have ranked them in Elite. Now, I'm not being biased here. I'm not being biased at all in this video. All neutral in this video. Honestly, the Red Shed, the Ultras Aberdeen, they are an absolutely brilliant fan base and do bring Pittodrie to light. Obviously, Pittodrie is known for its dead atmosphere, and I think as soon as Aberdeen decided to bring them into Pittodrie, into that, it used to be the family section. I used to sit there, and now it's the Red Shed. I think it was an absolutely genius idea that if it was Dave Cormack, Stuart Milne, whoever thought of that idea of bringing those ultras into Pittodrie, absolute genius. It's brought so much atmosphere. I know it's been under controversy in last few weeks and few months, obviously with it, where UEFA rules saying that Aberdeen are going to be fined because of the pyros and flares during Frankfurt, and happened in PAOK, happened in Helsinki as well. So yeah, Aberdeen have just brought that amazing support to Pittodrie with that Red Shed, and I just think Pittodrie would be dead. The atmosphere would be absolutely silent if that wasn't there. So Aberdeen Ultras, the Red Shed, is going in Elite to start off. Next up is the Green Brigade Celtic Football Club, and there's only one place I could put it, and it's Elite, right at the top, higher than Elite, I would say. And that, again, that's me being neutral. Green Brigade, man, what can I say? Unbelievable support. And I know they were banned a few weeks ago, as I think they were holding Palestine flags obviously to support the Palestine and the war that's going on between them and Israel. Again, I'm not going to bring that into the video, but they were holding up Palestine flags when the club told them not to, and they were fined and they were banned for a few games, and then they came back for the Livingston game the other week, and yeah, they have again brought big atmosphere, especially in Old Firm's. Very good displays. They've had tifos, they've had pyros, they've had flares, they've had the bloomin' lot. And Celtic, the Green Brigade, they have been unbelievable. So Celtic, the Green Brigade, as I'm saying again, I don't think I'm saying it correct. Green Brigade, there we go. Green Brigade, they are going in Elite. 100, and another 100%. Block 7, Hibernian, and I have put them in alright. Now, people might say, oh, they could have been worse than that. Again, they've just they started it last season, and I love they are trying to bring atmosphere to Easter Road. Honestly, Easter Road, a very big stadium in itself, and does bring a lot of atmosphere to it, Easter Road in itself. But the one problem I have with the Block 7 group is that it's such a small, where they are placed is very tiny. They've got the whole stand in there, and they've got this little section in here, just by the away section. They should expand that. For me, they should expand that. For me, they should ask the club for a bigger set, for a bigger, bigger section of the stadium to have it. Because for me, yes, they do obviously have the drum and all the waving the flags, the scarves and all that. Brilliant. Hibs, the club, deserve a bigger section. Hibs, give them a bigger section. That section in there, you can barely see it on TV. When you watch Sky Sports, the Edinburgh Derby, the big games, you do not see that section as much. And that, for me, that's why it's put it alright. If they had a bigger section in the stadium, I would put them in elite. But for me, Block 7, Hibernian, is going in the alright category. Now, people might disagree with me for this one, but I've put Hearts, the Gorgie boys, in elite. And again, people obviously are entitled to their opinion, 100%. And I am as well. But I've put the Gorgie boys in elite. Now, I'll explain why. First of all, again, it's quite a new thing, I would say. Maybe about a season ago, they made it. Again, as I was saying, Hearts did have European football last season, and they needed that good support. And I think it might be the game before. It's either the Istanbul Başakşehir game or the Fiorentina game. They had a march, and oh my gosh, I was watching videos online of it, and it was unbelievable. The march they had from the town centre or whatever it is to the stadium, it was unbelievable. And credit goes to them. Again, they've made tifos, as I said, for the Green Brigade. They've brought atmosphere. The place where their ultras lie is very, very strange. They lie just behind the goal, in the stadium, not in the corner or anything like that. They have a little section just behind the goal. Again, credit to Hearts. Again, brings that atmosphere to Tynecastle, 100%. And credit to the Gorgie boys. They've made a brilliant atmosphere inside Tynecastle. And yeah, I think they should be an elite. Again, you have your opinion. Honestly, it could have been an alright. I was about to put it in alright, but then I was watching more videos of their ultras, and I found out they are unbelievable. So I've put them in elite. Let's get on to the next set of ultras. Now, yes, you might say, Aaron, Livingston don't have ultras. I found this picture online, and again, I don't think this is real. It could be real, then if it's real, then fair enough. Livingston plaudits go to you. But honestly, Livingston, I don't even think they have ultras. They're going in tin pot. Get an ultra section. Honestly, I'm being truthful here. Honestly, it's rubbish. No offense to Livingston, the atmosphere is not good. It really isn't great at the Tony Macaroni / Spaghetti Had Stadium. And again, I've heard online that Livingston are a very family-based club that give, like, for example, poor kids, under 12 kids, free tickets, which again, I don't want to discourage, and I think it's a very good deed that they're doing. But when Livingston plays Celtic at their ground, the away side have more fans than the home fans. It doesn't make any sense. Again, Livingston are a very small club in the top flight, and are doing very, very well. They'll be very lucky to survive this season. They are bottom, currently in 12th. Not looking great for them this season. But again, I don't know if they have ultras. Livingston fans, if you're watching this video, please correct me if you do have ultras, and I do apologise. But your club is going in tin pot in terms of the ultras. I'm not saying the club in tin pot. No, not a chance. The ultras in tin pot, because you don't have any. Simple as that, you don't have any. So Livingston in tin pot, just because you have none ultras. And that is why I'm putting you in tin pot. Let's go on to the next club that hopefully have a group of ultras. This is Ross County, the club Ross County, by the way. And I'm putting them in not great. Now, they do have an ultras group. I have been to Dingwall before. I was there a few weeks ago for Aberdeen as we won 3-0 against them. Apologies. And they did have a little section. Let me say this. Ross County's attendance isn't great anyway. But their ultras group, haven't seen much. Honestly, I can't really comment anything about it. All I know is that they brought a pyro out against us. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. And yeah, not much else to say about them really. Just a group in the corner. Again, to be fair, the Ross County Stadium isn't big at all, but Ross County from Dingwall, the Staggies, are going in not great. Yes, you have got a good bit of ultras and are trying to create atmosphere at the Energy Stadium in Dingwall. But Ross County, you're going in not great. Just honestly, nothing else to say really. Now, this next club is the club which I think are the most underrated ultras in the league. It is the St Johnstone Ultras, and I think these ultras are absolutely unbelievable. And people discourage these ultras. People honestly discourage these ultras, and honestly, I don't know what they're called. They have all I know is that they're a very, very good bunch of lads, just trying to create atmosphere. Again, I've said that in every single club. That stadium, McDermott Park, one of the most quietest places. Sometimes honestly think it's a library. And that, again, I'm absolutely ripping into St Johnstone right now. But those ultras, without them, I honestly think it's a library. Simple as that. Those ultras, and that's why I'm putting them, I forgot to say which category I'm putting them in. I'm putting them in the second best category, alright. Now, I honestly, people might, again, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I think this is a very, very good bunch of ultras. I have seen them. They were against Dundee again. A derby between them and Dundee. They pulled out a display showing their I don't know what to say about it. What's the word? Let's just say disrespect towards Dundee, I would say, and anger towards Dundee. They had pulled out I think it was like a little tifo. And when I was there last season, when Aberdeen played, Leighton Clarkson scored the free kick, unbelievable goal by the way, by the English magician. They pulled out some like other sign, was it protesting on some ownership or something like that. So they honestly do bring a lot of atmosphere to McDermott Park. And again, without them, McDermott Park is silent. Very, very silent. So that is why I am putting St Johnstone Ultras in alright. Next is Block E, Motherwell FC, and I am putting them in elite. Them ultras in Motherwell, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Those ultras at Motherwell, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing a brilliant job. I swear they're pulling out tifos every single game. Honestly, I've seen them all the time. I've seen videos online. They did a march against Sligo Rovers in the Europa Conference League qualifying match. Again, they lost 3-0 on aggregate in that one, unfortunately for them. But they honestly, Motherwell, again, not the biggest of clubs in the Spfl. And again, Motherwell have been in the league for several years now. I was there maybe 2 years ago, 2021. Obviously, we lost Stephen Glass's last game. We lost 2-1 to Motherwell. It was in the Scottish Cup, and yeah, they were unbelievable. It was a pitch invasion. There was a pitch invasion when we scored. For some reason, I don't know why they came on the pitch, but they are unbelievable group of ultras. And again, I really want to go back to Motherwell because they were so good. So the next club I am putting in elite is Motherwell. Very, very pats on the back for Motherwell. Next up is Dundee. Now, I've put them in mid. Now, yes, this is quite a new thing Dundee have introduced into Dens Park again. Dens Park again, not known for its very, very big atmosphere. But that little section in the corner of that, I think is it not a standing stand? I think it's a sitting stand with those weird chairs with the thing not in the back. Like, for example, this chair here, I've got, like, they don't have that thing in the back. They just have the chair and nothing, so you just sat on like a stool, whatever it is. I think Dundee are very smart introducing that. I think it brings atmosphere to Dens Park again, as I said, for the Red Shed. And again, yes, it's not the biggest section. I think it was introduced by some of the fans. Again, very smart. I think every club in the world should have ultras. Like, honestly, it brings so much atmosphere to the ground. And the football club, just hearing your team support from a little section of the ground. It could be a little section, could be a whole stand. Honestly, the support is unbelievable. And I think Dundee, yes, I put it in mid. It's not the best, not the greatest in Scotland, but it is still very, very good. So I have put Dundee in the mid category. I meant Rangers. Yeah, they are going in elite for me. Again, I know there's a few Rangers fans watching this. If I put them in alright, they're going to absolutely slaughter me in the comments. So, yeah, I have to put them in elite. Come on, they are good. They are a very good bunch of ultras, the Union Bears. Yes, they sometimes cause controversy with them a few weeks ago, pouring like some red and white and blue paint over some random bridge over Glasgow before the Old Firm derby. But again, they are moving to you know, the main, I don't know what stand it is. It's the main stand, not the main stand, the one to the right of the main stand. They're moving in the middle of it where they were for the Newcastle match. So that will again bring a lot more ultras and more support to Ibrox instead of them being in a little corner of the stand. And I was watching a few videos from their game against FC Copenhagen yesterday night, and the support was dead, apart from the Union Bears just in the corner singing. Honestly, without them in that FC Copenhagen game, honestly, it is quiet. It's silent. No offense to Rangers, it is silent without those Union Bears. Yes, there are other parts of the stadium that do make atmosphere apart from the Union Bears, but them Union Bears are very, very good, very, very good. And I know, yes, I'm an Aberdeen fan, and I absolutely hate Rangers. You've just got to give it to them, Union Bears. They have a very, very good support, and so that change in place where they're gonna go for next season at Ibrox is gonna bring more. It's gonna be electric for Ibrox. It's going to be unbelievable for Ibrox, and it's gonna bring again a bigger attendance. I would say. More support in that section, and it's going to make Ibrox even louder. So the Union Bears, I've got to give it to you, plaudits, in elite. You are, I can't believe I'm saying this, a very, very good group of ultras. Rangers, fair play, in elite. Next up is the St Mirren Ultras, the North Bank. And again, this is a bit of an ultras group that formed not long ago, and I'm putting them in alright. I say if they had some other adjustments, they would go in elite, but for me, in alright. They have brought a lot of atmosphere to St Mirren, and again, unbelievable away support. I was obviously at Pittodrie a few weeks ago, as we lost 3-0 to them at Pittodrie. Honestly, they bring a little bit of their ultras group. Honestly, unbelievable away support from St Mirren. The North Bank, again, I think that's the name of it. Unbelievable support in the corner for St Mirren at the Smiths Stadium in Paisley. So credit to them. And that is why I am putting St Mirren in the alright section. If they keep it up for the next few years, they might go in elite for me. But St Mirren, you're going in alright. Very well done. another club that don't have ultras. And I'm shocked. Kilmarnock. Now, again, if you're a Kilmarnock fan watching this video, they maybe do, I don't know. And you can comment down below if you think, to correct me if you do. But as far as I know, you don't have any. And that's why I'm putting Kilmarnock in Tin Pot. For the size of Kilmarnock, I'm actually pretty surprised they don't have ultras. I could be wrong. Again, I could be wrong. I'm sorry, Kilmarnock fans. But as far as I know, you have none. Tin Pot for me. And that is my ranking of all 12 SPFL ultras, or some of them maybe not ultras, but yeah, there was a few, very, very good ones, a few not so great, a few alright, and yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Again, it's my opinion. You can have your opinion in the comments down below. You rank yours in the comments, and again, I'm entitled to my opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. It works both ways, win-win. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for every single time I upload a video 6 times. Peace, guys.